Hey guys, welcome back to another Warcraft guide, and today I'm doing a full guide for Alcaz Island, which was revamped in patch 7.1, an old island from vanilla. I believe the one where Varian was held hostage at some point in the lore, and it's been revamped for hunters mostly in patch 7.1, so I'm going to explore it on my newly leveled 110 hunter and show you what I can do there. Now, the island is full of mechanicals, and there's 4 mechanical pets you can tame. So in order to tame mechanical pets, you need the Mecha Bond imprint matrix, which can be crafted by an engineer, which is purchased from Xurios outside the Dalaran Bank for 1 curious coin, or you can just buy it from the auction house if you're not an engineer. Now, if you've been to this island before, you're gonna recognize there's a lot of turrets, so you can die like that, or like this, and it's going to get pretty tedious, but there is a way as a hunter you can sneak around the turrets, the mobs, and the landmines. Now, as a hunter you can track mechanicals. If you track mechanicals, you can also track the landmines or the proximity mines that are on the ground that you cannot see, that are invisible. Now, if you're a survival or a marksmanship hunter, you can use a talent called camouflage, which will allow you to sneak past all of these in stealth. Now, that turret, I got a bit close, it did notice me, but as a night elf at least, I just shadow melded, or as a hunter you can feign death, so I had to wait a minute for it to come back off cooldown. Then I use camouflage once again, and you make sure to just zoom in on your mini-map in the top right, make sure you're not walking into any landmines, and you can navigate this actually completely safely as a hunter. Now, I actually play Beast Mastery, so you'll notice on my action bar I have nothing on my action bar because I had to change specs just to actually get through this part of the island. So unfortunately, Beast Mastery hunters, we don't have camouflage, so just change specs, get through this part of the island, and then you're done, you can swap back. So I'm actually walking towards this hut here, and this is where you will find Dr. Weevil. He's sort of the main guy in charge, the face that runs the place, or just the top gnome, whatever you want to call him. And he is up these stairs, and you will see there's another player here, and he will spawn by that control module over there with the big sphere. Here he is, I'm killing him, and he will drop a Big Red Raygun, which is a toy, which has about a 2% drop chance. I actually got it on my 3rd kill, so I was pretty lucky. But what we want to have him drop is the electrified key, which he drops right here. Now, why this is so important is that we need this item to tame at least one of the 3 arachnid pets. You can see a hunter with it over there. It's like a new model for a mechanical spider, and there's 3 different ones located across the island. But before we get to that, I'm going to go and show you the Guardian Mecha-Wolf and how to tame it. Now, he has a lot of health and he hits like an absolute truck. I just happen to have a prop paladin here that decided to help me out, and you have to get him below 30% HP in order to tame him. Once we did, the paladin bubbled, I used Aspect of the Turtle, and I was able to tame him as my own green Mecha-Wolf. I've already got the blue one, Frendir, from Nomuragun, so it was nice to get this one too. Also note that he is found in the room directly below Dr. Weevil. We just didn't see him when we walked in because he must have been killed. Now, you want to head down here into this sort of underground prison area. Avoid getting aggroed there, they hurt. And you will find this tunnel filled with mechanical mobs again, and we need to fight our way through all of these in order to get to the other side. Or you could just camouflage, there's really no difference here. I already tried killing one on the right here, and I met with an unfortunate end, but I managed to sneak past them the second time round. But sadly, there is no sneaking past the bigger tanks here. So unless you're using camouflage, I did have to kill them, but I will cut back to when I actually did kill them. And you will notice there's a collapsed tunnel here, but we want to go underwater, and we will sort of swim under the collapsed tunnel into another opening. If you've been to Alcaz Island before 7.1, you might remember this being here, or if you're a vanilla player, you'll probably remember tunnels like this all the time. And then you're met with an unfortunate 2 more tanks. So once I had killed them again, we have a portcullis here. This will open, and in here is the silver spider arachnid mecha thingy majiggy arachnidrone. There we go, arachnidrone, there he is, and that's the silver one. So he is one of 3 arachnidrones located on Alcaz Island, and he's probably the most well hidden one of the 3. Now up here we find the second one. This is where we will find the gold one, and he is in this guard tower located on the south of the island. I will just very quickly show you the map again, just so you know exactly where I am. You can see right on the south of the island there is actually a tower drawing, and you can see where that is there. And then this is the one point in the game where Eagle Eye is actually useful. I can use it to go right between them, and there you can see there's the golden Arachnid drone, and personally the one that I think looks best. But also notice there's a turret up in the corner there. So I really can't imagine that taming this one is going to be any sort of easy. They obviously keep the best looking one under the most protection. Now, to find the third one, it's up on the north side of the island. Now, I'm behind the hut, and we're going to use Eagle Eye again in order to look down upon him. This is the copper Arachnid drone, and as you can see, he's under quite a bit of guard from all these robots. I came from the left over here, ran behind the hut, feigned death, and then used the Eagle Eye to look down upon him. But there's no way of getting to him unless you have a group of a few people to actually clear that out. Now, here we are back at the silver Arachnid drone, and if you remember the electrified key from earlier, this will now make him targetable and interactable, and he will begin to attack us. Now, you want to get his HP down to below 30% because they have a debuff that prevents them from being tamed above 30%. So you want to keep your current pet out, get him to 30%, then you want to dismiss your pet, and then you want to turtle tame like I did before, aspect to the turtle, and then tame pet while you're safe from being sort of one hit from this guy. And then there you have it. We managed to get a green Mecha-Wolf and a silver Arachnid drone, which is 2 of the mechanical pets. Obviously you can get a group if you want to go and get the other 2, but I'm going to be happy with this one. But that's all for this guide, that's all for Alcaz Island. Be sure to subscribe for some more guides, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.